What is going on, guys? Today we'll be going over the best that New Balance has to offer. You know, they got the Feel Seal series, the Fresh Foam X series. These are our favorite. These are the best that New Balance has to offer right now. So let's get right into it with some speed shoes.
Ooh, speed shoes.
Yes, straight to the point. Carbon plates. I know that's what you guys want to know about, carbon plate shoes. And this year, New Balance has two offerings, the Feel Seal TC and the RC. It's the 1-2 punch. So what I have here is the TC. You can see it's a little thicker, a little more stack height, but it's for like a daily trainer. For those who want that carbon plate feel, it's a great shoe to train in and then transition into for your race day.
Yeah, it's very durable. It's gonna hold up on lots of training miles and give you a little bit extra cushion.
Yes, and I love the Feel Seal cushioning. This is probably why all these shoes are just like good to me.
Yeah.
If the base is good, everything after that's just extra.
Yeah.
So for those who want a speed option, tell them a bit more about the racing option here.
Yeah, so in the RC, we have a little bit less of that stack height, so it's a little bit of a lighter shoe, less cushioning. You still have that really awesome carbon plate in there. You have the segmented rubber, just kind of makes it a little bit lighter by taking a little bit less rubber at the bottom. Still very durable. I could see someone training in this shoe as well, but it's really made for those marathon, half marathon, maybe even 10K races.
Yeah, I've seen a few of the New Balance athletes using it as like a tempo shoe.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Shout out to Brenda Martinez. And so for everyday use, you may not need a carbon plate shoe.
No.
So for that, you have lightweight speed options that's meant for like daily training. And here we have the Feel Seal Prism and the Feel Seal Rebel. And these shoes are very similar, but a little different. Biggest difference is one being a neutral, one having some stability.
Yeah.
And for those who are like, well, which one am I? Most of us are probably neutral, but for those who want a little more medial stability, for those who overpronate, maybe your arch is a little weak, maybe over collapses, maybe too much rotation. There's a small medial posting side here, just means it's a little bit firmer, so it compresses a little bit less. That kind of helps guide the foot to stay straight for those longer efforts. And this shoe has it, this shoe does not. So yeah, lightweight, springy, Feel Seal, I love it.
Yeah.
You guys know I love the Rebel. I bought like 2 pairs so far. And the Prism, which I'm not a stability person typically, they were fine.
Yeah, I ran in the Prism as well, and normally I find that stability shoes are way too stiff and feel clunky on my feet, but this felt really good. It felt really comfortable and natural. It didn't have that posting, that blocky posting that a lot of shoe companies do have in their stability options. So if I needed a stability shoe but wanted a fun stability shoe, I'd go for this one.
Feel Seal Rebels, Prisms, lightweight, speed daily training. Can't go wrong with these.
Nope.
And there is another option with the Feel Seal cushioning called the New Balance 890. It kind of adopted the Feel Seal this year. A little more stack height, a little more of a daily trainer that's still responsive, but yeah, a little more of protection from the ground.
Nice.
I've only tried it like twice.
Yeah.
Not enough to review it, but enough to mention it. So we have Feel Seal, but then we also have another option. Typically something a little more cushier, something a little more relaxed, but these shoes incorporate the Fresh Foam cushioning. Now you have Fresh Foam X and Fresh Foam, but nonetheless, they're kind of like the counterpart to Feel Seal. A little more cushier, a little more compressive, and they feel great depending on how you want to feel during your runs. Here we have the lightweight up-tempo option. It's called the Fresh Foam X Tempo.
Yes, and obviously you can tell that I have put some good use in this shoe. It is well loved and well used, so I enjoy running in that shoe. It gives me just enough cushion that I'm protected from the ground, but it's lightweight, it's springy, it's fast, it has good heel stability there. Just a comfortable all-around shoe.
It's kind of gross.
Well, you're kind of gross.
And then we have a fan favorite, the Beacon 3. Now these shoes are they're everything that I would want in a lightweight cushion training shoe.
Yeah,
I love them. People always ask, what's better, the 1080 or the Beacon? And I feel like the Beacon kind of splits the difference a little bit where you kind of get a little bit of everything. You get lightweight, you get cushioning, it's responsive enough, and it's just a balanced shoe.
Definitely. I had the Beacon 1s, the Beacon 2s. Now I have the Beacon 3s. Absolutely love them. Every year, you know, they just feel great.
They're a safe bet.
They are a safe bet. The only thing I would add is that just because they're so lightweight, they don't have a lot of rubber at the bottom, so they do wear down. But it's, you know, you trade off, right?
But if you do want some more durability, there's an option with more cushioning, more fresh foam. The 1080 V10. It has all the cushion, all the plushness. It has a nice knit upper. It is like the long run, heavy duty shoe of New Balance. And it's always a good bet for those who want just more protection. Some people were like, you know, Jamie, I'm a bigger person. I want more cushioning. I want something that's gonna be more durable for me. The 1080s, it's hard to beat those. So obviously it's one of our favorites as far as the cushion category. And yeah, recovery runs, long runs, 1080s, that's the way to go. So there are so many shoes that New Balance has to offer. You have training shoes like the 880s, the 860s, but hopefully this gives you an idea of some of the best shoes with the Feel So cushioning that we tried. So let us know some of your favorite New Balance shoes. Comments down below. You know, I want to see what you guys are up to. Are you guys into like the speed shoes, the more cushion shoes, Feel Cell versus fresh foam? It's not, you can't really go wrong.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I feel like Feel Cell a little more responsive, a little more energetic, whereas the fresh foam's a little more cushier. But it can still have a little bounce to it.
Definitely.
That fresh foam X is sneaky on you.
Yeah. What I love about New Balance is that consistency in their fitting. You know, they have that nice hugging heel and then wide toe box, so your toes are not cramped. They can spread out and wiggle and do their thing.
I'm all about the wide toe box. New Balance has never let me down in that category. You guys know how I am with toe boxes. I'll call it out.
Yes.
I just hope they have more shoes with pull tabs. I'm hoping that's the only suggestion I would say add on. And yeah, there's a reason they were my 2019 brand of the year. Just a good catalog of shoes that were dependable.
Yeah.
And they didn't do anything crazy that I was just like, oh, why'd you do this? So
I don't think I put on a shoe in the New Balance line that you've given me that I don't like. I like them all.
Facts. All right, guys, you can follow us on Instagram at MegWagRuns, Jameson Runs, and of course, you can follow Megan and see her journey to the Canadian Olympic trials. It's a hard journey. It's a grueling one. There's rain, there's shine, and a lot of tears, mostly from me. But yeah, follow her. We have a little few clips, you know, videos. I'll link them down below. You want to check it out of how or the look we're going for and everything. And yeah, thanks for supporting on our Patreons. I mean, so many people have jumped onto the Patreon to help support this whole project.
Awesome.
It's crazy. It's a lot of work to be done. It's very expensive, plane tickets and travel and meat fees, and it goes quick. And we're a small group, so to have you guys kind of be part of that group, it just helps it grow. Just want to say thank you. And with that said, as always, be sure to stay in school. Do not do drugs.
And if you can, keep it tight.
You think hugging me is going to make you feel better about
sex? It does.
No, you can take your hand
Aww.
and give me my outro back.
Okay, fine.
Well, you already said it, so we'll just...
Yeah, we're going to go with it.